So we know the joke. So when Jorjanna's social media was opened, we shared some content on there, and a couple of days later, we saw photos shared by Dr. McIntyre. And then someone in the team said, you saw how you stand there? Those parents going to jump on that. So said, so done. So I'll tell you the secret. Apparently, there is a competition among the parents, those of them that are contestants. But I dare say, your parent is the most competitive of all. Very early on, he jumped in. So we thought, okay, maybe we were not serious. Well, maybe it's just a joke. So when the whole village presentation came on board, Auntie Mara sent a message to say, I'd like to, represent the valley, and come on board. So we're planning a meeting. While the meeting is going on, she said, well, Doc said he wants to come to the meeting. I said, Doc is coming to the meeting? So I checked it there and I said, well, Doc probably caucus or some very important thing. But believe it or not, Doc found his way to our planning meeting to make sure that he had an input, a presence, to show Jorjanna that he's all behind. So, without saying anymore, it gives me pleasure to invite to the podium the parliamentary representative for the Rosa Valley, and I dare say the most proud father of Dr. McIntyre.
Thank you very much, Karim. On the flyer it's written that featured address, but today's there's no feature address, so there will be some remarks. And because this is Jorjanna's day, and there's no still a limelight from them. But before I continue, let me just first of all recognize your team that's been putting things together for you. I'm reluctant to mention any names for the fear that I may forget some of you, but you all know yourselves, your whole team and your chaperones. I just want to recognize them. Also want to recognize all your sponsors from Motorcade. In these times, when someone can come to sponsor, it has been a lot, and we should appreciate those sponsors very much. I also want to recognize Dr. George, who's representing the Village Improvement Committee, and direct behind you, and obviously Mr. Matthew from Cultural Division, and everyone from the Rosa Valley, and most of all of you from this beautiful village of Lula. So welcome everyone to this function here, and let me just recognize all of you. But tonight, to this afternoon, it's all about you, the Queen. I prefer to refer to you as a Queen rather than a contestant. And I think that's the direction that we're heading into. More so, it's so important that the thing that you've chosen, which is empowering women through entrepreneurship, being the Minister of Finance, I know the importance of entrepreneurship to the economy of the country. So I must say this is well fitted. Here, let alone part of empowering women, but sooner rather than later, we're going to need your women to empower the men. Yes, this afternoon I was listening to a program on DBS, and they were talking about women and the progress that women making in society. And last year, when I went to the graduation at State College, there were 350 graduates. Out of the 350 graduates, 300 were women and 50 were men. So we realize the situation we're in. You all are pretty much well empowered under this administration, but we're going to need you all to empower our men as well so we can move on together. In any case, you're still going to have to marry these men anyway. So you might as well empower the men because you will give you advantage. But and then you're coming from a constituency that we've had many things before, let alone the what we went with one a couple of years ago, let alone the swap we went with just for last year, and let alone Marilyn Rock from Loda was a carnival queen, let alone Vanessa Ives from Trafalgar was a carnival queen, let alone Rufy Hooper from Trafalgar was a carnival queen. So there have been many queens from this constituency, and Sharon as well, and you also have been. That's the point I'm bringing across to you, that we all are relying on you to bring it back. But we don't want you to do it alone, we'll be all behind you. So rest assured, you have the support, we're going to be behind you, and we're going to bring it back. when you bring it back now, we're going to jump on your back to help us market the valley. As really, let alone the tourism capital, the wellness capital, this is the place where things happen. This is the breadbasket. So, as was mentioned, the geothermal, your resort, the hotel being built, and the cable car, this is where everything is going to be happening with all the natural beauty. So basically, we have everything in the valley that we can actually be the breadbasket of this entire country. So we will be relying on you to help us to market the valley. But our first choice is to get you as the queen. So queen, we're all behind you. This is not my day, this is your day, and we just want to wish you all the best. Rest assured, I'll be there behind you, and all of us here together to support you. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. McIntyre. And of course, my apologies for not recognizing Miss Wealthiest 2023, Miss Tanisha Barton. All right, join us together. Big things come from the valley. Okay, keeping it moving. I'd like to invite Mr. Wilson Matthew, who is the acting Chief Cultural Officer for Dominica and is representing Dominica Festivals Commission today.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everybody. Let me acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Parliamentary Representative, Dr. McIntyre. And I must say it's a pleasure to be here this afternoon at this outreach event for Miss Jorjanna Awards, contestant number 1 for the Miss Dominica 2024 pageant. I must say it feels good to be in the warm community of New Orleans. And when I say warm, I'm speaking of the people, the reception I get from people, not necessarily the temperature, right? And not necessarily the weather. But allow me to congratulate you, Ms. Albert, for your willingness to do what many didn't have the guts, I use the guts, to do. You know, it takes a lot of confidence and a great support system to even attempt this endeavor. Yet, here you are, along with 5 other beautiful, intelligent, and talented young ladies. I want to thank your sponsors, Autotrade and 5 Foods Inc., and all of the other sponsors who came forward to support the contestants. And it's a show of belief in the young ladies and in the Miss Dominica pageant as well, and our overall tourism and cultural product. The beauty of it is that many of the sponsors came from asking, how can I help? As opposed to asking, what am I getting out of it? So if that is not a show of buying into the actual product, then I know what it is. And we need more of that type of support from potential sponsors as well. Now, as I say at every opportunity that I get to speak, I know that you are here to win. But from where I sit, my vision is a pageant of the highest quality. And I know that you and all of the other girls, or young ladies should I say, will step forward and represent the Dominica brand to the best of your abilities. However, today is your day. Basking the support that you're receiving from your community, family, friends, even those who don't know you but have already chosen you as their queen. So congratulations once more to you and the other contestants. Enjoy your moment.
Thank you very much, Mr. Matthew. So now we're going to break for some entertainment. And I was told that this is an up-and-coming artist in the valley. The next big thing, maybe Junior Mora, maybe, I don't know. But I hear she's talented, I've never seen her. So today is my first time and I know you from the valley, I'm familiar with her. So ladies and gentlemen, singing for you today, this girl is on fire, Miss Jorjanna McIntyre. Put your hands together for Jorjanna McIntyre. Hi, Jorjanna. How are you? You mind if I ask you a question? How old are you?
11 years old.
Wow. Well, Jorjanna, you have a very beautiful, beautiful voice. Do you know that? So, Jorjanna, looking at Jorjanna sitting here, do you think one day you would like to participate in the Miss Dominica pageant?
No way.
Okay. But if you ever change your mind, okay, just tell your mommy to check me, okay? Your mommy knows me very well. So, okay? If you change your mind. Right. Let us join them up time. Very, very talented young lady again from the valley. So what Jorjanna is doing for me, she's exposing me to a side of Rosa Valley that I had never seen. I actually thought I knew a lot about the valley, the lakes, the hot water, the hikes, even the people. But I think throughout this process, like I told Jorjanna, she's making me fall in love with Loda all over again. You know? So it's good to see that there is still some talent in the pipeline. The fresh water is still flowing. So maybe in 10 years, who knows? She says no now, or they might be back here somewhere, shop one for Kanye, launching Jonelle inside as the next candidate. Who knows? But very talented young lady, and of course, handpicked by the contestant herself. And we're very happy that she could have shared the talent with us. Okay, moving right along, it's my pleasure now to invite to the podium Miss Monique Albert. That is my line. Miss Monique Jacob. Monique is the group marketing specialist, and she will be presenting some remarks on behalf of Jorjanna's sponsors, Auto Trade Limited, and Fine Foods Inc.
Thank you. Maybe I'm not coming on from this Parliamentary representative for the Rosa Valley, Dr. McIntyre. Our queen, Ms. Jorjanna Albert, Ms. Auto Trade Limited, Fine Foods Inc., her family, and the entire team. Mr. Elson Naki, Acting Chief Cultural Officer on Special Assignment to the STMDA, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and all the people from the communities of Loda and across the valley. Good afternoon. It is truly an honor to be gathered here with you today in your vibrant community, and I can see the love that you have for Georgie, the love that you have for her representing you. And I'm surrounded, like this, said, by the warmth of Loda. And as we come here together, I'm reflecting a proud sense of support and community love for Georgie as she embarks on this journey. Today, we are not only celebrating her journey to the throne, but we're also shining a spotlight on what Georgie holds there, which is entrepreneurship and women. And as on behalf of Auto Trade Limited and Fine Foods Inc. and all our sister companies, I am proud to stand here in support of Jorjanna's journey to the throne and her mission to empower women through entrepreneurship. Together, we believe in the power of entrepreneurship to drive economic growth and foster innovation and create lasting change in our communities. We have the privilege today to see her vision come true as she presents this platform. And we are on the journey with you. We are on the journey to the throne. We will be here throughout, as we've said, with you from the organizations, and we're happy to see the community standing right there behind you. And let's enjoy this journey with Georgie. Let's continue supporting her to the throne and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Monique. So, of course, we're getting to the highlights of today's presentation, Jorjanna. And before we go there, just to give you a little history of how we've come here. Jorjanna participated in a Miss Francophonie show many, many years ago. And it's only when I saw something recently online, I said, but I was a judge at that show. And I remember telling her chaperone, who were both judges of the show, she didn't win. And I was so upset because I liked her. I judged the talent wrong and she got best talent. and I couldn't believe how an 11-year-old was singing a Celine Dion song so beautifully in French. That passed. Many years later, she went up for the Miss Teen pageant, and I was also a judge at that show. And she won. And afterwards, I said to Leandra, and I said to her, whenever you decide to do Miss Dominica, I will be in Mars. Just let me know, and I will be there. And when she told me she was going up, she wasn't sure what year it was. I was like, okay, let's go. I'm saying this to say that when you speak of Jorjanna, or you ask of Jorjanna, everybody just has the same response. She's just a nice child. She's just a nice, you can't, I don't know. I look at her sometimes and I'm like, how did they make you? She's just so sweet, you know? And I'm not sure if you noticed that her Netflix series was launched online sometime last week. So Jorjanna and her family gave us, you know, the pleasure of living about their lives and their stories from their own mouths, and it was beautiful. And when the public was episode 1, when is episode 2 coming out? Episode 3, I cannot wait for what is next. I'm reading the comments, you know, I don't know this girl, I don't know her, but I like her. I'm supporting her. And I think it's because, Jorjanna, you come across as someone that's very genuine, humble, and you don't say no to people. You put your heart and your soul into everything that you do. But not to us. So we're just so very thankful that your family has shared you with us. Because when they spoke about you as a cookie, you know, you're our cookie too. You're a Bowman biscuit, you're a fiesta, you're everything. Festival. Wafers, sugar biscuits. So at this point, we'd like to invite Tanika, her sister, to present to you officially the next Miss Dominica 2024 Jorjanna Award.
My mother figured that she was nowhere near having another child. So she thought she was going for menopause. But she was actually pregnant. And she brought Jorjanna into our family. And Jorjanna is a loving child. She's our loving baby. She's our cookie. Since she was born, she always smelled like cookies. So we gave her that name and she grew up with it. And that is how we call her. And I'm starting to believe that we all call her Cookie as well. So on the night of the show, don't be afraid to call her Cookie. 1, 2, 3, Cookie. Cookie! Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Jorjanna as the contestant number 1 in the 2024 Don't be amused on the night of the show.
Hi guys. How is everybody doing? Thank you so much for coming here to support me. Those from there and far, close and behind and on the other side and everywhere. Thank you so much for being here. Let me recognize the presence of Dr. Living McIntyre, parliamentary representative for the Roseau Valley constituency. This morning, Jacob, representing my sponsors of the Trade Limited and Fine Foods Inc. Mr. James Rodney, representing Sugar International. All of you here, all of you are important. You know, the media, family, friends, team, as I said, links and so on and all that jazz.
Welcome to my
splendors, Loda, the wellness capital of Dominica, all the other things that you heard them say earlier, geothermal, Lake City, etc., etc. We have a lot, we have it all, including me. Loda is dear to me, and I promise you that after this visit today, it will be dear to you too. As we paraded through the streets, you got just a small taste of the beauty of Loda and what we possess. Our abundant flora and breathtaking scenery and the perfect environment to promote wellness, as you all know. For those that love to hike, there are trails, the most famous being the one on the freshwater lake, and for those who love nature, there are several attractions like the Titu Gorge. For the not so adventurous, wellness is still within your reach when you visit Roxy's Mountain Lodge just higher up the street, Mountain Fresh Farms, and the Sanctuary Rainforest Eco Resort and Spa upon its completion. I'm sure you noticed the serenity of the village, which is my favorite thing about Loda. If you saw in my Netflix series, it's the quiet that I love. However, do not second think that the serenity means sleepiness. Loda is a proud home of the Troupe International Band. If you prefer movies over music, you can spend your time visiting the sites used in the filming of the Pirates of the Caribbean movie franchise. By now, I know that you've already started to fall in love with Loda, as you should. To seal the deal, be aware that your new love is also one of great functionality. The site of the Toasco catchment area and the base of the geothermal energy projects can be found right here, as previously mentioned. Also dear to me is my platform, Empowering Women Through Entrepreneurship, as I am an entrepreneur myself. I know what it is to put in the work necessary to make your small business function to the best of its ability. Anyone will tell you that owning your own business is no small feat. You not only have to do the necessary research to start, but you also have to keep researching to be current. Long hours of practicing your skills, creating your items, ensuring client satisfaction, and publishing content is extremely exhausting.
Take it from me, it's extremely exhausting.
But it is also exhilaratingly fulfilling. Women especially find not just fulfillment, but independence in becoming entrepreneurs. The roles of women have changed, and they too can now pursue their talents and dreams with the knowledge that they can find success. Notably, failure is also a reality of entrepreneurship. However, we must never be afraid to fail. There are important lessons to be learned when things do not go our way. As you always say, right, everything happens at the right time, right? Most importantly, being forced to stop gives us the opportunity to rethink our strategies and to rise again, even stronger against the prey. Our role as Dominicans is to support these entrepreneurs, especially women, who are not only funding fulfillment, but are also boosting the economy through their micro-business activities. We will honor and support a few entrepreneurs at this event in an effort to help them with resources and to provide advertisements for their wonderful businesses. Every little bit counts, and we should always remember that. Finally, I must thank each and every one of you here today for your unwavering support. My family, my chaperone, Jorjanna, and Team Georgie of the engine room. The parliamentary representative, Dr. Lily Mapisaya, my friends, supporters, and the community, and the wonderful performers. There's still more to come, by the way. Additionally, I must acknowledge the entrepreneurs who have taken the time from their undoubtedly busy schedules to attend this event. Your presence here today is heartwarming. As I close, I must express that I sincerely hope that you all will continue to return to Loda to partake in all that it has to offer. The modern Shigaleta is here, beckoning you to visit over and over again this Queen's community, which is already home to royalty, like the Miss Dominica 1975 Marie Louise Rock. Enjoy the rest of this event. Remember to support the entrepreneurs in your life, and know that Loda always welcomes you with open arms. Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jorjanna, and I have the to be the chaperone for a second time of Jorjanna Alberts. And I am here accompanied with my co-chaperone, Stephanie Alexander, and we are both the teachers, former teachers at the Convent High School. That's how much we love her. And we support her dreams, and we want it to be different by giving back to her community, as she mentioned. So Jorjanna is now going to present small tokens to a few entrepreneurs in the Valley area, and a few who also reached out, females, and we couldn't say no. You know, we thought that was an opportunity to support young women and men. We couldn't say no to one of the gentlemen who reached out. It's just to let young people have dreams. So without any further ado, we would like to call them on stage to just let them know that we support them in whatever they do, and hope that their business brings them all the benefits that we know that small business can afford. So we would like to welcome first on the platform Miss Ashna Deja of Catering to You. She owns a small catering business and is a teacher, a former teacher, a accounts teacher actually, at the Convent High School. So you see how it goes. She gave her love and education, and she's now giving back to her very own teacher. We bring on Miss Terrian Moses of Terry's Touch. We welcome Miss Jorjanna of Jeans Printing and Designs. Well, this is not Jorjanna, the representative. We recognize Amanda Lawrence of Mary's Muffins. She's not here today. We welcome Contestant Jorjanna, Mountain Fresh Farms. We welcome Golden Gate Boutique. Okay, welcome. We have Dance Glamorized. And because the Valley has so much love to give, we reached out of the area to give some love to other entrepreneurs who we felt required some support. So we have these donuts. Alright, so we will give that to her at a later time. The cookie factory, which is there. Oh, okay, welcome, Donia. The cookie factory, Michaela Lewis. We also invite Here to Slay Beauty Salon in Melbourne, Boston. We want to invite on stage Mary Pascal Fana, who serves as Jorjanna's talent coach, one of two. And Marie is so moved to give a recording session to Miss Joniel Mackey
make sure she writes a song, or they write a song for her. Maybe, I don't know, the Vesta song contest, whatever it is. And we're making sure we're recording it and we're pushing that music. She's talented.
Now we know that Loda is the birthplace of many wonderful things. We listed it today, but we cannot forget that Triple K was born here. And Triple K, I got a call from Joseph manager, and he said he wants to support the girl from the valley. And although he could not necessarily sponsor her, as in terms of her, she was already fully sponsored, but they wanted to support her platform. And so today we have James Rodney, their manager, who is also going to give a donation to 3 entrepreneurs as well who reached out. So we welcome Rena Polido of Rochelle's Creations. Okay, now with us today. We welcome Amika Cognets. Loving Productions. Amika, good luck tonight. And the third recipient is Nathan Roll. Again, this is what Nathan was representing. So Triple K is supporting you. Whistle while you work. They put some money behind you, so whistle while you work. Put that money to work for them. We want to say again thank you to the big band Triple K. Thank you for supporting Jorjanna. Mega Monday, and we hope that on the night of the 8th, on the morning, we can bring Triple K back up here, up the hill, with our food. James, you have to make it happen. Alright, so we say thank you very much to Dr. McIntyre, we say thank you to Triple K, we say thank you to MP Music, we want to say thank you to Auto Trade, Fine Food, and all the different companies for supporting Jorjanna's platform as she makes a difference. On Tuesday, she'll be moving on to the Convent High School where she got her education, and she'll be giving back to 2 students who will be who qualified to win some gifts and tokens by also submitting their information about their business. And a few students will be putting on their business for a day at the Convent High School. And in March, Finance Focus, Laura, will be giving a workshop or a few workshops to small business owners who are interested in getting some tips in terms of building and propelling their business. Alright, so Jorjanna Katwava. Beyond February. Alright? Thank you very much. And we're going to use the opportunity to say thank you to a few people, and they'll be heading out to have a good time. We want to recognize the parliamentary representative of the Valley, Dr. McIntyre. Thank you so very much. It was my first meeting, and I could tell you had a passion. And so we say thank you very much for supporting Jorjanna, and we know that you will not be a stranger. We want to say thank you to Mr. Elston Matthew on behalf of the DMC. We also had a token for Albert Noel. He's not with us this afternoon, but we can ask Sharon, Mrs. Roll, to accept on his behalf. Okay, sir. Thank you very much. We also want to say thank you to the best sponsor a girl could have, the best employer a girl could have, the lady who brought us here and who has us up at late hours. You are worth it anyway. Jorjanna, we love you. We really love you and you are worth it. Honestly, we started this journey with you when you were in Convent High School and trust me, I mean, we just didn't know, I mean, we're like, who makes this type of children? Johnston and Allen. She is synonymous, and this is no joke, no exaggeration. She's synonymous for being a very good person. Just genuine, authentic, and she makes life easy. I mean, chaperoning usually a very stressful job. We don't feel that because she's making it easy for us to help her. She wants it, and we'll make sure we'll do what it takes for her to get it. We love you, and we will ensure that hell or high water, that you are queen. Amen? Amen? All right, thank you. May I have a seat? You're welcome.
Thank you very much. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, officially launched as contestant number 1, representing Lord and Beverly, Miss Jorjanna Albert, Miss Motorcade, Limited and 5 Foot In, Miss Lake City, Miss Geothermal Capital, Bread Basket of Tourism, Wellness Capital, and your next Miss Dominica 2024, Jorjanna Albert. As we bring the curtains down, following the streets, we're going to invite 2 more people for some performances to go us up before we heat up the fresh water lake. So we're going to invite MP to give us a few numbers. Oh, alright, sure. So we have Shania Ali, who is very near to our hearts, a friend of Jorjanna, supporter, love the voice. Shania Ali.
Good afternoon, everybody. I actually selected my song on a Joe's platform, and she said that as an entrepreneur we have to make mistakes, but we are conquerors. So that's why I chose this song that song.
much cover I did, and that was Shania Aline, dedicating a song to all the beautiful women who are empowered through entrepreneurship. Thank you very much. And at this point, we call on stage MP Mary Pascal Apana to bring the curtains down on the official proceedings of the day.
Thank you, Karim. I mean, normally the country forgets to bring the curtains down. So, you know, daybreak tonight. She said no, but Jorjanna, you know already. You know, Karim and I coming from the high of Saban James Best Talent. The only outcome here is the win. That's the first thing. The second thing is she must get Best Talent. So, in the news, we're going to come back to this video to say that we saw the future. And of course, I want to make sure that we can practice for the night of the show. Who's going to the show? The instructions are very clear. You wear what color? You bring anything you want to make noise. That's the second instruction. And then I want us to practice the sound of the engine. You know, I'm a proud client of Motorcade, my first vehicle, and my next one coming off. But when I pick up the vehicle that time, you know, when I turn it on the engine, another coming off, making it 4. Okay, so you have 3 vehicles that go to from Motorcade, so you get me 4. There's one thing that's bringing the engine sound. So I want us, anytime Jorjanna comes out, we have to start. The people have to know we inside there. And of course, after we bring it from, we drive it back to Loda, making all the noise. The policeman, you know, then you'll be too late, because we're not ready. Of course, because we have to practice for the, you know, the victory party. I want everybody to stand up. We're going to dance. I love to celebrate black women. I love to celebrate the fact that sometimes we sweat, but it's because we work hard. And Loda is very special to me because I shot 2 of my videos here in Loda. Because anytime I record a video, I sweat a lot. So Loda is the only place I came to record a video and I was not sweating. So next video is coming back here soon. So let's go. Who is the DJ? DJ something. Jorjanna, you know you have to stand up. Remember me, oh, yeah, see Jorjanna.
We are encouraged to still hang around and enjoy the community of the music of teaching FM. So of course we are here to officially present to you your contestant for this lovely pageant, Mr. Jorjanna. And the entire Rosa family comes. So please don't forget, the party continues, and we're going to allow Jorjanna to lead the way. Let's go. DJ Apple. And the possibilities of the outside as well can now leads us to the crowd. Thank you, Trey. Nous avons ça, c'est avec la for joining us today. Don't forget the party continues.